Alright folks, today's video, we're in an undisclosed location here, in the middle of nowhere. What we're about to look at is one of the bits where we can see the pipe, where the water goes from the Backwater Dam to Lintrathen Loch, and the pipe here is above the surface. And we're about to have a look at the size of it, because it looks absolutely massive from the road. So we're about to make our way through here. Below my feet, it's just a pure bog. See in front of me, I just saw a little mouse running on the grass. Nature. So I managed to get across that bog. That was terrible. My feet were sinking with every footstep, but they're still dry. The temperature today is about 7 degrees centigrade. Look at this wee bridge. So, probably at this time of year, estates will be shooting on areas like this. That's how you have to be careful what day of the week you go exploring. I'm hoping I can make my way through here, to the other side of the wood. So this is all new territory on BKR. We've never been to this location before. I'm going to jump this burn here. This will be deep. This could be 6 foot deep or more. So I really need to clear it. Here we go. We did it folks, that was intense. Right, now I need to make my way through the wood. I'm sure it's over this way somewhere. We can see the marks on the ground that the forwarders made when it's come through. And I believe by the style of planting, the way the ground's been ridged along here, it's like this was probably planted in the early 50s, late 40s, early 50s. Go hear that. Bird flying over there makes a funny noise. Right, I can start to see the massive pipeline through the trees here. This is the kind of missions I love. Trekking through wilderness like this to find a new item of interest. Look at this. It's a way of getting water over an expanse of land. So it's a little bit windy out here. Now I'm out in the open. The size of this pipe is incredible. Put in 1969 in connection with Backwater Dam. It featured in a recent video on my channel up at the Backwater Dam. And look at this. Just imagine the water flowing through here. It's massive. I don't know if you can actually appreciate the scale on the camera. Look at this, there's something else there connected with it. Yeah, so I've seen it from the main road before, this place, and I always wanted to come for a look. And finally, here I am. This is incredible. We've got some nice fences there to stop you climbing over it, so we'll respect that and we'll not go across it. This pipe here must be drained from, I think there's a main road at the top of that hill. There must be a massive joining on that pipe there, just under there. Must be like a big exhaust clamp almost. It's incredible the size of that. Just imagine the force of water going through that. that's interesting, folks. Just imagine, take the pipes that thick the whole way through the ground, and it must go for about 4 or 5 miles. All this moss will have built up since 1969. Back when this pipeline was laid, you could see the scar on the land where there was no grass. I think I may be able to get down. So there we go. We're underneath the pipe almost. See the cladding's actually coming off there a bit. Just needing somebody with a ball peen hammer to get a wee knock back into position, just to stop the frost going in. I think that's actually clad with lead. Looks like lead cladding. It's quite impressive. It's an impressive feat of engineering, laying that pipe, building that dam. And this is another part of the engineering that we don't normally see when we're at the dam. Here's an unusual block here. It's been kind of stepped here. I'm not sure what that's been for. No, unless it's to stop the actual embankment eroding. Yeah, so it's cement at that side, and then at this side it's stone bricks. So I'm not sure, they might have a little control room up there. There's another manhole at the other side. So there we go, folks. Another interesting gem. It's a historical gem which is still in use. Before they built Backwater Dam to top up Lintrathen Loch, they were struggling because the amount of obviously water used at Dundee. Lintrathen Loch was really getting dry. And then when they fitted that pipeline from Backwater, it sorted it right out. And even to this day now, Lintrathen Loch has got plenty of water in it. I'm not sure which burn this is, but it seems to meander down the glen. I don't think it's the Isla. I think the River Isla takes a different route down here, but I could be wrong. If this is the River Isla, it's incredible how small it is. Now we'll have to try and make our way through this labyrinth of trees and boggy holes. We can see the route here where the forwarders come through at one time. I'll follow this back out as far as I can. Places like that are so interesting for exploring. It's off the beaten path. Nobody even knows it's there really. A lot of people would probably drive past and not even notice a thing like that. But it's all interesting little nuggets for videos. And it's interesting to actually see how it looks. Saves any of you lot having to walk through these bogs and these ditches. I think there's actually a route I could take out here. And I can see deer's footprints here, look. If this was a nature film and I was tracking animals, I would tell you now there's been a deer through here fresh, look. So if I was needing to catch my tea, I'd be on the right path. I'm literally in the middle of a bog here, jumping from tree root to tree root. We've done it though, folks. Now for the ditch. This is not going to be easy. I was just looking at it there. I think there's a good bit up there I'll be able to cross at. Look at this, the boggy holes are filled with that mossy weed. There's tons of it. If you were just walking and not looking, you could honestly be 3 foot under if you stood on it. See that, folks? It paid to come up here because I can pretty much just step over. Now I must say, that was the easy bit, because this is the bog at this side. Walking in the bog is literally like walking on a minefield. One incorrectly placed footstep and you're under. Like, this is sphagnum moss here, so it can grow 2 or 3 foot thick. That's another thing, you can disappear in a hole, a mossy hole. I get the feeling I'm going to end up with wet feet here, folks. It's always the same, folks. When you switch off the camera, your foot goes in the deepest hole. I can't believe it's not even wet. It went into a wet hole, but it's still dry. Hats off to the Adidas. Great shoes for exploring, like. Look at this here. There's a blockage. There's a blockage in the ditch. Better warn the villagers, folks. There's a tidal wave coming. It sounds like a proper waterfall now behind me where I unblocked that ditch. Can't believe it. Look at my hand, folks. Now I think this is roughly where I came into the wood. I came through that bog there. Oh, here we are in the worst bit of it. This is definitely the way I came, folks. Ah, everything's slimy and soaking. That's why Scotland's so green, folks, because everything's so wet. People say it rains all the time, but not all the time. Because look, it's not raining just now. But actually in the last episode, oh no, it wouldn't have been the last episode, one of the last episodes, it was heavy rain when I looked at the little fountain at Corty. See this old roots of the tree here, folks? It's just hollow below it. It must have been washed out by the rain. If your foot went through that hole, it's like 12 feet deep. Because that's real deal Scottish bog. I'm using the big mounds of grass for grip. If I hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't be able to walk through there without making a right mess. Right, folks, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode very soon.